All right, if you were a videographer or content creator, you need to know how to mix audio from lavalier mics to make it sound good and crispy and full and loud. Here's how I do that in 3 steps. All right, step 1 is compression. I usually crank the input gain pretty high. You're going for about 5 to 10 decibels of gain reduction. I usually set the attack about 15 milliseconds to let some of the S's through before it squashes the volume down. This will keep your dynamic range level, which is really important, so that when they're talking really quietly like this, and when they're talking really loud like this, it'll be about the same volume in your clip. Up next is EQ. A lot of times when the lavalier mic is very close to their neck, you're going to get a lot of this honk kind of sound, like around 750 hertz. I usually cut a lot of that upper mid-range and then boost a little bit of lows and boost the really highs, as well as put a low cut on around 85 hertz-ish, maybe 100, to reduce a lot of that rumbly noise that you don't even hear in the human voice, and it's not really necessary in your audio mix. The final step is limiting. I usually turn the gain up until it's just barely tickling the limiter. This will make it appear really loud on a lot of platforms. This is a really dumbed down version of what a lot of people know as mastering, but a lot of videographers don't know this. So if you do know this, it'll set you ahead. Bonus step is adding a de-esser, which means all the sibilance sounds, like the S's, will be compressed just in that frequency band, which makes it a lot more pleasant to listen to. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. See you next time.